Now we are joined by Agamoni Ghosh from S&P Global. Hello, ma'am. How has your day been in the summit today?
I think it's great. We're learning a lot about some of the key energy transition topics. For me, the highlight was the talk on the hydrogen panel. Right, it was very interesting to talk about, to hear about that. Then we had the steel, address as well, which was also talking about how hydrogen is a big mover. Right, so it's very interesting, and I think the highlight has been that we're talking about specifics, talking about pricing, which is a big topic in terms of the landscape that we see for the energy transition market in India.
So, what are the top three takeaways from your session?
I think for me, the big takeaway would be the steel sector session, right, which talked about how we need to look for alternatives in terms of reducing emissions for the industry. And then I think the hydrogen session talking about how the cost of production, needs to come down. And we had some of the big players like IOCL, talk about that. We had S&P Global talk about what we do in terms of our pricing and how we're seeing that evolve. And I think the overall, policy navigation into how energy transition is starting to change, and what are some of the things that are needed, challenges. So I think, yeah, these would be the main takeaways.
And lastly, what do you think about this initiative by ET Energy World?
I think it's great, especially talking about something like energy transition, not just at a high level, but going into the specifics and details, right? Which is something you don't see at a lot of ET events. So I think that's a very good initiative. Yeah.
Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you.